And this is our opinion piece featured for today. We're with Dan Gaynor, VP of Business and Culture for the Media Research Center. He is also a Fox News contributor and has a piece on foxnews.com. Why don't we hear about George Soros' ties to over 30 major news organizations? You can click on foxnews.com and check that piece out. And we have him right there. Hey, Dan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to see that the Fox News traffic is just going real well. Drudge is linked to the story, and it's getting a lot of traffic.
Fantastic, fantastic. So tell us about the story and what you were able to uncover.
Well, we did the job that journalists don't seem to want to do. We looked into George Soros' connections to a lot of different media outlets. One of the premises of the Society of Professional Journalists Code of Ethics is to avoid conflicts of interest, real or perceived. And what we found is that Soros, who throws tons of money around at media-related things, has connections to more than 30 top news organizations. And I'm talking about the cream of the crop: ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, Washington Post, New York Times. They all have people serving on boards of these Soros-funded entities. And, like I said, conflicts of interest, real or perceived, are supposed to be avoided.
Okay, now George Soros, it's no secret that he has attacked a number of people in this organization and at Fox and that work at News Corp, but he's obviously very heavily funded. He has a tremendous amount of reach in terms of the people and the groups that he works with. What is there to be done to kind of stop it from happening?
Well, the first thing, look, he is free speech, and so I don't want to stop it, but shining the light of publicity on it is really the important thing. Here's a guy who spent $27 million trying to defeat George Bush and is now connected to the top news organizations in the country that all purport to be neutral. And so, that's the real thing here. It's incumbent on ABC, who's Christiane Amanpour, serves on one of the boards, or the Washington Post, who's Len Downey, used to be the editor of the Washington Post, is now a vice president. It's incumbent on them to decide, is this unethical? And I would say it is.
You would say that it is unethical.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because, they have to have clean hands. You can't come out and say, we're going to do a story like the media do and talk about the conservative movement and then be funded or be connected to George Soros. And, that's the key point here. You look at up and down, whether it's NPR or these other organizations, they all have ethical codes that they're supposed to live by. And the people who they interview have to assume that that they're somehow going to be neutral. We know they're not, but this calls them on it.